Okay, so it was 72, but now it's like 60 players. But then you had also the winner of the CME Globe, and then...
Yo, Amy, look, I left my abacus in the room, but here's the only number you need to know, the biggest prize in women's golf.
This is the starter. Hey guys, Amy Rogers here with Ron Sirak at the CME Group Tour Championship, the final event of the season here on the LPGA Tour. And as we kind of hinted at in the beginning there have been some big changes to this year-end event. Ron, fill everybody in.
3 numbers to know, 60, 5, and 1.5. 60-player field. Everybody in it has a chance to win $1.5 million first prize, the big cut of the $5 million purse. Really both historic numbers in women's golf.
Yeah, that was a good way to dial it down. So no longer a points reset. You don't need that abacus, don't need the calculator. Really simple. All 60 players in the field can win that $1.5 million winner's check. And there's no longer a separate winner of the race to the CME Globe and the final event of the year. Now they're just one and the same. So pretty simple to follow.
I think the excitement on Sunday is going to be off the charts as they're going after the biggest prize in the history of women's golf.
And one of those players that'll be chasing that huge prize and chasing history this week, Jin Young Ko. Talk a little bit about the opportunity of the history she could make here this week.
A remarkable year for her. 4 wins, 2 of those were major championships. She locked up the Rolex Player of the Year ridiculously early. She has a huge leg up on the Bear Trophy. Hooju Kim would have to beat her by 23 strokes for her not to get that. It's been a remarkable year where she could sweep everything. If she could walk away with that 1.5, that would really be icing on what's already a big cake.
Oh yeah, that would definitely give her the money title as well. And talk a little bit about just the rarity of this. I mean, last year we saw Arya Jatanagarn sweep all the season-ending awards. It could actually happen again this year. And Jin Young Ko, what impresses you about her game?
You know, she does not beat herself. Here's a compliment I don't throw around too casually. She reminds me of Annika Sorenstam in that way. If you're going to beat her, you got to go out and beat her. She's not going to put up a big number on you. She keeps her golf ball out of trouble. She keeps her composure. Really important.
Absolutely. Really impressive player to watch there. Well, as we kind of mentioned, that huge winner's check this year. Also, Carlota Ciganda locking up the inaugural Aon Risk Reward Challenge here on the LPGA Tour, joining Brooks Koepka, who won it on the PGA Tour, and she took home that $1 million prize. Some huge steps being made here in women's golf this week.
I feel like this is a historic week in women's golf. I mean, we have the $1 million, the equal prize in the Aon Challenge with the men and the women both making the same amount of money. And we got the $1.5 million prize here. What if Carlota Ciganda should win, win the Tour Championship? She'd walk home with $2.5 million this week.
That'd be incredible. Yeah. Well, hopefully it's the first of many more weeks like this that we can talk about in 2020 on the LPGA Tour. All right, be sure to tune in that last group, Brooke Henderson, Jin Young Ko, who we were just talking about, and Minjee Lee. They are going off at 11:18 a.m. Eastern Time, and be sure to watch on Golf Channel from 4 to 7 o'clock Eastern. And of course, you can catch all the action, all the recaps, highlights, everything, lpga.com. Enjoy the golf.